Greetings and salutations, gamers! This is Siltalent coming to you live on 11/12/2022. Today we'll be playing some Everquest. We'll be going into Ashengate North and maybe some of the other Ashengate zones, depending on how fast we get through North. If we wipe like we did last time, then we'll probably just do Ashengate North and call it a night. But I think we'll get it through a couple Ashengate instances. With that being said, our friends in the Filthy Casual will be leading the way, and I, your host, Sylph Talon, will be having fun right alongside them. I want to give special thanks to Valkron for the follow, as well as lots of paper and your soccer mom, and Jayon Z, like snoozing. Thank you so much, guys, for the follows. That is awesome. I wanted to give a shout out to you all. And with that being said, we're in the process of getting buffs currently at this moment, and as well as getting prepared for what is going to take place. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Grab some snacks, grab some food, and we'll be going in and having some fun with this raid this evening. Sorry, I'm a little uh, lost-minded at the moment due to all the stuff I have to prepare for mentally and get done as well. I do apologize. Did any Beastlord put out SC3, or shall I do that? Alright, smacking all groups up with SC3. Does anybody want Spirit of Him? It's attack him plus health. Getting my Pharaoh list out for everybody. Put myself as third, since I don't have a third person. There we go. That takes care of that. And then we're going to go ahead and take that down. Throw in Sleet. I don't no longer need certain buffs up all the time anymore for my pet. Get rebuffs on the pet. There we go. Looks like everything good. Let's get Feral Guard set. And switch out my name for Balbro. check to see how many Beastlords we got. We only have 2 Beastlords, but feel free to use our 15-minute group Paragons often. I don't think he did. Just letting him know. Since he's new, he probably did not know about that. I don't think he did it because he's already in that zone before we even got here. Your Pharaoh list, your list is down for Paragon. All right, the first fight is Denless Army. We get 3 waves of mobs to kill. Once we get all 3 done, we're done with the event, and we get fat loots. Currently, right now, there is 100% EXP bonus with 2 or 2.5 acquired loot, meaning whatever we do in our raids, in the dungeons, or open world, the loot is doubled, which is pretty dang nice. So is the experience. So we're earning 200% experience right now until the 15th. So everyone, enjoy. Hey, MechWarrior, how's it going, man? Not too bad, just having some fun. Doing some kitty maging worrying. You know what I mean. Not playing the Weeb game. Nah, I have that scheduled for once a night unless I decide to kill off another stream to get 2 nights out of it. I on Wednesday I thought I was honestly streaming the game that I was playing, which was Generation Zero. I wound up finding out at the very end of my night of playing the game, thinking I was streaming the whole game, and the stream wasn't going. So in Generation Zero, I finished the mission. I finished the main storyline where you take the van and blow it up against the main bot space, and then take out the data frames. Yeah, that's kind of sucked. Yeah, I was stupid. I admit it. It really sucked though. because I had a lot of fun playing it. I also went to town on the airport. Nice. Oh, wow, you really went nuts. My roommate just got me some pizza, some oven-baked pizzas to munch on, and some soda. And I'm really hungry. So I can't leave the stream to go cook that. Damn. I'll have to have one of them cook it for me. It's fine. Can you cook one of them up for me? I'm hungry. Yeah, cook one of them up for me. I'm hungry, and then cut it with the pizza cutter. Oh, wow. What did the local sheriff wanted? You probably got complaints from the people who've been encroaching on your land illegally and wanted to see what was going on. If he was going to ask about that, you could say, well, I had people encroaching on my land, and I scared them off. I didn't use any force. I just pranked them to get them off my property. Then you could have said a group of people tried stealing my dog. Yeah, that's all you had to say. The fact that they trespassed on your property and they're trying to make a complaint against you, that's incredibly fucking stupid. That's like asking for the police to come over and just write you a ticket for wasting their time when you made the report. Love how stupid some people are. When you worked in retail sales for 18 and a half years, you've seen the most stupidest stuff ever happen. And it's like facepalm so hard. This is so bad. That is funny. There are no catapults on this property. Do you see any? Nope. You should have joked around and said, "Do you think I have an A10 Warthog parked in the backyard of my property, ready to fly out and engage runaway vehicles?" Or something stupid like that. Oh, true. So true. You do what you got to do to keep your property safe. Nobody should be going on your property and trying to steal your animals or mess with your land. That's good. As long as you got the police on your side, they won't bother you. They'll see that falsified reports stack up against you, and they're least likely gonna even investigate anything. You're playing it smart. That's a good thing. But again, they're get it going on your property. They're messing around. They tried to kidnap your dog, which is, I think that's an incredibly stupid thing to do. Why would they want your dog? True, true. Word of advice, since you're building your own little bomb shelter stuff and underground facility to, for if we ever get, attacked with nukes or stuff, that's becoming a thing with a lot of people these days. Um, Make sure you keep it hidden and concealed from peeking eyes. You know what I mean? As long as those rich kids don't find it, you should be in pretty good shape. Because you never know what they'll do if they find something like that. They'll definitely try to break into it. That's good. Because it sounds like they're just I think what's going on is they probably got wind of what you've been buying in supplies, and they're trying to figure out where you stashed all the stuff. That's what it sounds like to me. Pretty much very nosy individuals. That's good. Maybe I buried them. And you know that actually what would be really funny is if you tame some bears to be your guard dogs for your area. Yeah, my brain is breaking today. I do admit it. I had good sleep, but yet it's like I feel like I haven't slept. But I've been playing EQ all day today. I finally got the upgrade to the bracer I needed, the power source that I was after. Got what 52 AAs for my character today in 5 hours. So I've been a little busy. And I haven't eaten anything all day yet, and I have a pizza right now cooking. Group or raid? Me. Sylph. Yeah, we only have two. Here you go. You could just ask for the order, and I'll post it. You have a longbow. You want to know what you should do to challenge yourself, Mech Warrior? Make yourself a repeating crossbow. I think that'd be a whole lot of fun for you. Or better yet, make a kind of a machine gun version of it uh, by having it on a pod, and you just crank the wheel and you just shoot those bolts like a old style rotating 3-barrel minigun from back in the old West days. Instead of bullets, arrows. I think that would be pretty badass. Tribute means you can give those items to a person in your home city for tribute, and he converts it into points. You can spend those points to upgrade skills out of tribute, and you can then, per hour, use those skills for a certain amount of tribute. So the more you put into the skills for tribute, the more powerful the skill becomes. It's extra skills outside of all the other skills you have, and it can help you out a lot, such as extra attack power, spell power, heroics. It's a lot of things. You just have to go to your uh, tribute master in your hometown, and then you can look at what they have available to get. It's basically to improve your stats and abilities while raiding. or fighting. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You actually have one? Like a Gatling version or just a repeating crossbow? The basic one. Oh, you're pretty handy with your crafts and trades, so I have no doubt you probably have some shenanigans available. It's a good and using actual ar archery and fletchering, like you have the capability of making, you can make unlimited amount of material bolts or whatever you need, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, which is actually pretty cool. I still want to get my hands on either a crossbow or a bow and learn how to use that. But I haven't had time to look into it yet. I've been so busy. I probably won't be able to look into it until sometime next year. I used to play around with archery back in the camp days. I was actually pretty good with it. Had a lot of fun with it. And I would love to learn how to do fletching. I have no idea how that works. I'm actually gonna look up some videos on that. I do like crafts and trades. I do like crafts a lot. I used to do carpentry for building cabinets and beds, as well as back trailer assemblies for rigs with my grandfather. He taught me the basics of that. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. How to sand, how to shave, how to measure twice, cut once, the usual stuff. Oops. I also learned how to do a little bit of concrete work and stuff like that, but never mechanical stuff with engines. I never liked working on that type of stuff. Although when it came to RC cars and bikes, I was really talented with that. Yes, you are. You take the time to do it. And the fact you got customers for your blacksmithing practice, that's really good. You make probably good money off that. No doubt. cosplay stuff is really picking up lately for all that lately. Oh, nice. So that way, if you don't have any gas, you can use the biomass that you accumulated from all your waste food and other materials. That's smart. Well, Valkron, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask and I'll answer for you. I see your questions in the chat channel. Veggie oil fuel. You can even make a generator for your complex to do that as well. That would actually be smarter since you'll have your own little vegetation fields and all that, and maybe even a fish farm. That way you have the ability to produce enough oil to keep complex powered. Your small little one. Oh, you already do. Nice. You're thinking of everything in the head. Self-sufficient. Do you plan on adding a few extra people to the place if anything goes down that requires you to use that what you built? Because usually it's good to have at least a couple people to back you up and help around. Mm, there's only so much one human can do. No matter how good you are, eventually you'll need some help. But depends on the skill level of the individual and how long that would take. Oh, I forgot to show off what the loot was. All right. Buckle of the Commander. That's the third visitor we've had in the time we've been here. Two unlifes. Wow, nice. Two other things there for faction. And then we got boot mold, a bracer mold, a bracer mold, a glove mold. Dang. For 4 DKP, most likely you can get all that. Because almost everybody, everybody has their bracer mold and their boot mold. And for the glove mold, I'm not exactly sure if everybody has all that yet. So, I mean, right now you get these for dirt cheap. Start it, if you do your one night of raiding and nobody bids on any of this, you can get an entire set of gear for yourself. All you have to do is go to Ashengate and get the power sources, which isn't hard to do if you got a group. That's another thing about Ashengate Volcron. Um, we can get you the power sources for your silk there. That way, when you are raiding with us, you can actually buy your patents that you need, these molds, and you'll have your full tier 2 set of TSS gear in a matter of 1 to 2 raids easily, if no one's bidding on any of it. Right before SOF. Okay, right now we're waiting for the rolls to finish up for everybody. They're currently bidding on the loot. I can give you an idea what the bids are looking like right now. Open DKP. I am starting the night with 111 DKP. Let's see. Bidding tool. Log in. Yay. Here we go. It looks like the bracer boot mold didn't go for anything, so it's going to alts. The glove mold was bidded on by one person. The buckle went for 10. The dragon scale visor for 8. Seriously, for 8? That's a really good item. And the fetish on life, only one person, and the Scarlet Harbinger's cloak for 1. I paid 30 DKP for that visor, and it was worth every DKP. Okay. Very nice. That's pretty good work there. You've learned a lot of survival stuff. I'm pretty impressed by that. Not a lot of people have that much survival skill. I'm not even close to your survival skills at all, even though I have some training in it, but it's not as much as you have, that's for sure. I can survive about a week anywhere in the wilds, but that's about it. Um, then I'd start needing some help with other things. If it's long term, definitely I need help, but if it's short term, I can survive pretty well. That's all I was trained for, is about a week's worth of survival in the wilds. Okay. Okay, we're going towards Lethar right now. Thing of it is, I'm going to cut the video feed of me playing. I'm going to be snacking on something, and I don't think you're here to watch me eat. So, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll keep the voice on and going. Don't want to be rude to you guys, you know?
Uh-huh. Crush 'em! Crush 'em!
Whoops. As I was saying, after an epic fight with the cat, I finally gave him a piece of pepperoni off my pizza, and he has calmed down quite a bit. This cat likes to go after everything I'm eating. It's ridiculous. You like to try human food, don't you? Quite a bit. But he eats his own food all the time, mostly. I think he's more curious what it tastes like and smells like. So he kind of goes in the little kitty begging mode. Well, I sometimes give him a little taste, but he's usually a good cat. And I'm pretty sure he's going to jump in my lap very soon and probably come up here and lay on my hand and not while I'm using my mouse. He does it all the time, every time I stream. If you ever notice I start looking away down like this, yeah, the cat's usually attacking. I call it when the cats attack. Yeah, I think he does. He kind of doesn't like being petted and gets a little angsty when you try to pet him, but he wants to play all the time. He does everything he can to get you to play with him all the time. And I mean, this cat would have you play with it for hours and hours and hours, then break away on its own, go eat some food, go lay down for a bit, and then comes back to you expecting to play even more. It's just like the cat doesn't get enough play, it seems. No matter how much you play with the cat wants to play even more. But he's a good kitty, though. I like him. Alright, they finally got the alts, their gear. We're getting the primary characters back online, and we're going to get on going here in a moment. The eyes are going out. There's so much loot now. We're literally filling in all our wish lists for every character we want. This is unbelievable. This double XP and loot is insane. I like it. A lot of people are hoping that they keep it running for a lot longer than what they wanted to. We have 3 more days of it left. Have we ever tried giving Denlath some Girl Scout cookies and saying, please give us your loot? Didn't work, right? But he still ate, but he still ate the cookies. Touche. Now they're joking around about the taunt button in guild chat. It's hilarious. Classes that don't have it. Oh, my taunt button isn't working. Because one of our wizards got aggro and he's like, nobody's taunting it off me. That's why I'm taking a beating. And chase the artificer. Beatdown initiated. Good, I can dot him. Get my peck in the back arc. Reflective scale, can't do anything to him spell-wise. But I'll continue to beat him in the ass. Beat him down. Alright, while this is going on, we have half our raid running around killing the little engineers that are trying to revive these Stoic Guardians. If you let them sit there for too long, reviving those things, then we get Stoic Guardians attacking us, which is not good. So we want to avoid that. Now, one of these drakes will be off-tanked, another will be mezzed. Is anyone off-taking one of these drakes? Fire Tamer down. Right now he has a slow aura up. Okay, here we go. Gotta be careful this. I can take aggro at any time. Oops. This guy's reflective aura up. If I see my name, I'm hitting my defensive immediately, or I'll be pancaked so fast. There we go. Very nice. All right, we got, let's see. Pretty nice. And then we got the belt. It's pretty good to get. And then 2 crafting items for Augs, boot mold, glove mold, and skullcap mold. So 1 boot, 2 gloves, and a skullcap mode. It's pretty nice. So we're getting some pretty nice stuff. I mean, the extra loot, the double loot is insane. Holy cow. On last week's Ashengate raid, we had 59 pieces of raid gear loot drop versus like 25 or 28. So, I mean, we're making bank pretty easily. See, we only have 2 Beastlords in the raid currently. You still have 2 Paragons available, just to let you know. Most likely. Alright, so we're going to get the Doom and Gloom and all that fun stuff in this one. Okay, we're meting into full for out of combat at this point. This is going to make sure that we are able to take Lithar down better. Can't half-cock this guy. He will wipe the raid even with how good we are. He's done it a couple times since we had him down on farm. But we always bounce back and beat him back down again. Someone's got a kitty. Bubbles. Let's see here. What do I have for DB store? An Aviok? That's funny. Feathers. Where is that located at? Uh, the sated. Uh, terrible. That's what they're giving. The Polymorph 1 Phantom Frogluck, this is one of the best ones you can get. It comes with a free levitate for 9 hours, 8 to 9 hours, and the form. You can take the form off and keep Levy, which is really great. The bunny. It's a lot of points. Ooh, nice. I almost have enough to get that. But that's only one backpack. That's nuts. Wow. And I just got these yesterday. 7,000 platinum apiece. Well worth it, in my opinion. Just about ready to start this. The eyes are going out. And clerics are basically ready. Pretty much fight Lethar here, 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 and here. And he's dead. Ooh, I better do these real quick. Waiting for the last few DIs to go out before we start the raid, the next fight. Looks like we're good on everything else. Got my haste. Got all the other buffs I need. Good. This fight I'll probably be doing some healing quite a bit. It's hard to say. Okay. Oh, forgot to pour this. Hmm? What? Yeah, thank you. Alright, they're about to start this here. Yeah, the cat's been going crazy since you got back. He smells all that pepperoni. Alright, here we go. Beat down Lethar time. I'm not going to use any attack spells, but I am definitely going to keep my buff spells up on everybody. Ooh, a Lotus Breath just right off the bat. There you go, Balbro. Got a fresh Ferocity. So we'll be dealing with that Lotus Breath as soon as we're done with 75% with Lethar. Alright, there's Lotus. Nice. Auspice and 8 is going out. Oh, Jesus. throw this back on just in case we get hit by a Lotus. I want to put the Lotus at here, and I want to put the ET here. Next Lotus, where are you? Pet. Alright, pet heal. I have Sunset, so I don't need to ask. That gets cured on me, I'll survive, but it will be a massive hit to me. I have barely enough to survive that. Let's see. 22k plus. What would suck here is if we got hit right about now with a blast from a Lotus. It'd kill us so bad. It's not going to throw out another corruption in the amount of time he has. Don't have to worry about it. Alright. Got him in one shot. Nice. Holy cow, that's a lot of loot. What? What the heck? If that was the loot we got, I'd be laughing. I'm talking about the chest loot. That would have been so bad. Lumps of coal and blackened iron. Oh, that would have been so bad. Alright, let's see. We got the Flesh Melter, which is a really good hammer. Obsidian Scale Cape. Staff of Final Rites. Holy cow, that's pretty cute. Nice ranged item. good for casters that are fire-based. Chest guard mold, chest guard mold, leg mold, leg mold. So 2 leg molds and 2 chest guard molds. That is pretty tight. That was pretty good stuff on Lethar. We didn't even lose a single person that fight. Now that was nice. All right, MechWarrior, you take care, and thank you for staying on and watching for a bit. I really appreciate it. I really like having people to talk to. By the way, for those that are watching chat, feel free to chat with me. I really do like the conversations with my viewers. So if you want to say hi or whatnot, that's great. If you want to have a conversation, feel free. Always love it. And don't be shy. Oh, we did lose 2 people. My bad. Give you an idea what we are bidding on. The Ebon Heart of Lethar Black, 2 DKP Flesh Melters going for 8. Obsidian Scale Cape for 6. The Essences for 1. The Staff of Final Rites for 6. The Time Worn Chest Guard for 11. And Time Worn Leggings for 3. Holy cow, this is dirt cheap on the gear. Because we're getting so many doubles, we're just getting stuff for normally the chest guards go for like 50 to 80 and leggings same. Now they're just going for dirt cheap because they're dropping so many at a time now during this event. We've gotten a lot of really good loot in such a short time. So by the time people who are still leveling up that we have in a guild right now, about 3 or 4 people, they can walk in here and just get their full time worn chest guard gear for dirt cheap because nobody's going to need it. That's pretty awesome. We're really gearing everybody up. TSS is going to be a really fun one we want to do. I'm going to go through and recast SE3. Loot's now going to alts that haven't been bidded on. A few pieces, that all. That looks to be it. All right. Well, we still have our Paragons up. All right. All right, we're gonna go to either Ashengate East or West. We'll know in a moment. We're going to the Griffins, so East or West. Ashengate's next. Primarily, we're going after the Augs and some nice loot there. It's not as good as Ashengate, but it's the Augs we're after. So everybody did generate. Gotcha. Is this one the same thing? Enter Ashengate when it's up. Yeah, Valkron, when you finally get up to 75 and you start raiding with us, a lot of the loot you're going to need for TSS is going to be so dirt cheap for you. Um, you'll probably get your full set of level 75 runes for tier 3, by the way, because almost everyone has their tier 3 runes. But there will be some spells you'll have to buy for tier 2 and tier 1, just to let you know. Tier 2 you can get off the auction house. Tier 1 you get off the vendors of your class. I'd just go buy all your tier 1s and then see what levels up with what after you get your tier 3. And then buy the tier 2s that you want that seem useful. Not all of them are going to be useful. As for gear, we can easily get you pre-raid loot from Valdhome. That's pretty easy to do because the mobs that I was thinking of hunting would be your rings, your necklace, and your earrings. And there's a few, with a little work, there's a few armor pieces that you can get as well. So you get more than half your stuff. And if you got enough platinum left over, you could probably buy um, the tier 1 raid gear, the Defiant. But that kind of can get expensive for silk. That gets you the entry level step for raiding. But because you'll be able to raid with us and earn DKP pretty quick, you'll probably get about half your TSS raid loot very quickly. And I'll be ducking into Ashengate a lot, fighting up in the oppressor area. So there's a good chance that you'll get your silk room, your silk power sources for making your gear raid raid level for the content right now. There we go. The instance is up. Alrighty then. I thought I would have been reported for being too much of a noob. Choo choo. Lead that train, Valkron. You pity the fool who gets smacked by your train. Oh man, I remember the days when Maiden's Eye was a huge zone that everybody was camping in. Up. And a lot of people die from trains like every 10 minutes. Oh, yes, it is. Just be careful of the worms and bats. They're the two worst. The bats will stun, and the worms will burrow up from underneath you if you stay around for too long. They're a pain in the butt. Yeah, I don't like the worms. Don't go in the middle of the zone near the rune areas, because there's burrowers of some sort and some other things that can pop out of the ground like skeletons that will stun you immediately. Stay to the edges. You need to get the spells. When I leveled up my wizard, I just root and blasted. Ooh, nice. Very, very nice. 51. Man, you might be almost like you might be in your 60s by the time we group up tomorrow. Yeah, if we go to Ashengate and level up there, you bust through your 60s so fast, your head would nearly snap off your shoulders. It's that great of a XP there. 3 mobs give me 1 AA in Ashengate in a full group. 3 mobs, 1 AA, and my experience is slightly cut because of how high of a level I am in my AAs. So I take a reduction of what I get. But for you, you don't have reduction. You actually have a bonus up until a certain point to make you catch up faster. But as you level through your 50s and 60s, you'll start getting AAs. Make sure you have your auto grant enabled so it does it for you. Even though the game does a stupid way of it, it's free AAs and it it's automatic. You know what I mean? Instead of having to earn them. So what you do is you go to hit the V key, hit this button here to have it green enabled, and then log off, log back in, and if you earned any levels that have AAs, you'll get them immediately put to your character. The auto grant are free AAs, are literally free AAs that you get for leveling in certain levels in through the certain contents. I believe you'll go up to Planes of Power full AA gain, or one X pack higher. What does the auto grant AAs give you up to what expansion? It's pop. Yeah, it's pop. And December 8th we'll get GOD. So that means you don't have to spend any AA points you earn into POP, Shadows of Lucan, and GOP. You'll get all those AAs automatically for those expansions. Which is nuts. That's like 800 AA you get for free. 6 to 800. 600 right now, 800 in GOD. That you don't have to grind for. That's ridiculous. It's been a while since we've been here. I almost forgot about this zone. I'm referring for the raid zone. God, I hate these whirlwinds. Isn't Gobers a tank? Now, the reason why we don't fly over into the archway there, we'd pull all the mobs in here. They have enough aggro range and social to basically bring enough to wipe the raid to the table. Yes, these guys are really tough in the raid zone. I I can I can tank some of the trash, but not all of it. They hit way hard, much harder than the stuff we'd do in the group zone. Amber Snout is a fun little fight. It has part of a charm quest item that you need to get for the charm. But it's a pain in the butt. Basically, Amber Snout is a baby dragon that's in an egg. an ugly, mutated baby dragon that drips blood that becomes slimes that want to kill you. There are three different types. There are like four different types of slimes or other stuff. The first slime type has a you can't cast spell. You can't melee it, or you just basically die real fast. The second one you can't cast on it, or you die. The third one and fourth one are two differently named entities that can be meleeed and casted on with no problems. Amber Snout himself cannot be attacked or casted on normally, unless you do specific things, such as use a ranger's bow, berserker's thrown axe, ambidextrous offhand weapon attacks. So long as you do not do any primary hand attacks, only the ambidextrous ones, you will do damage to Amber Snout. So our trick is we group up on a platform to our right, down one level. All the casting slimes we have to cast on will be drawn there. Any of the melee slimes will be dropped down to one level lower beside us where the ramp is. And then the specialty named ones will be taken down to the ramp area here. Amber Snout will have all rangers shooting at it with bows and Zerkers throwing axes until we are ready to do damage to the slimes that we can cast on, or Amber Snout itself when he becomes available. So it is a very interesting fight. Bubbling we can cast on. The burning we have to melee. So we're going to use Plague and I believe Venom or Scorpion. I believe we can use Scorpion because my mana regen is really damn high. There we go. About about 600 to 800. That should be fine. And Amber Snout is this big egg right here. As I said, a baby dragon. So he drops the charm item we need for people who are doing the charm quests, and then he drops an Og. It'll be a couple charm items and a bunch of Ogs, which is going to be sweet because there's an Og here I want to get my hands on. I believe he drops a Strength Og and an AC Og. Now my job is just dot the mobs. I'm not going to even melee unless it's a fiery ad. There's Amber Snout. A deformed Drake. And this debuff is just brutal. As you can see, all the thrown weapons people can possibly have is being thrown at. Snowballs, rocks, and everything. Yes, I do. They're just loaded right now. I have a poison and I have a disease and a poison dot. They're lower level ones, but they're gonna hit this with no problem. Here we go. There's a bubbling slime that hasn't been touched for a bit. Oh, you got it. Sorry. So it's the bubblings we cast on. Just waiting for it to get into area. We are a hybrid shaman monk slash melee. Hybrid monk, pet class, and shaman. Yes. And slightly cleric. Yeah, we have heals for our pets much better than for ourselves. For instance, this is a heal that does a pretty good amount of healing. Removes curses, diseases, poisons, magical effects, and a few other things. Up to easily 16 to 32 counters, I think, around there. And then this is a complete heal that we get for our pets, which is actually really ridiculously good for dirt cheap cost. Then we get our standard personal or other player heal, only one type of that. We get a slow, and we get poisons, dots, and cold DDs. Yeah, we're like shamis, clerics for our pets, and pet class plus melee. We will eventually get Feign Death at level 85, by the way, which is hilarious as hell. So we get to be pseudo monks at 85. Our dots are actually more powerful than our DDs for the mana cost in use. Oops. Ow. I took a lot for that. I'll let Pet play with that. Yeah, pretty fun, huh? We have casted poisons and what do you call it? Diseases. Then later on in the 60s and higher, they become instant cast onto targets for poisons and diseases. And then we get some instant blasts that are disease based, which is actually pretty good, but still very, very damn expensive. Not very many, I think. I think there's like a two or three. Yeah, three wizards average or less. Druids, wizards, rogues, mages are what we're suffering in. Okay, there we go. We won the event. Yeah, the most wizards I've seen in play at one time is five, but we've only had two or three at a time, and sometimes one. It's usually two or three at a time in raid because these people are switching from other main characters to be a wizard. I think we have only two dedicated main wizards. That's Gobers and let me see. That'd be Gobers and I think Milath. Yeah, so you're gonna get a lot of the main stuff pretty quick. All right, so we got Amber Snout. That's for the charm. Ooh, wow, there's a lot here. Arcane Prisma, Flowing Mammoth Stone. That would be a good replacement for lower Stano Og. I'll only go up to five on this. The most I go on an Ogs is five. So if he wants it, you can have it. He's doing mass pulls and killing them all at the same time. At certain points of your level, as you're leveling up, the game will give you AA points automatically through the auto grant system, and that goes to giving you free clickable skills. So what you got to do is go through and look at what your AA points were put into, and see if you get any skills that will be clickable, and it'll allow you to make a hotkey for that, and make sure you know what that hotkey does. For instance, my Spirit Frenzy will cause me to go into 100 and some odd percent haste attack with an extra 800, say, attack power for 1 minute. My Bestial Alignment will turn me into a big warder that does a whole bunch more damage, doubles my damage, and gives me the ability to dodge detrimental spells and area effects. for about a half a minute or a minute. So I believe there is, for wizards, eventually there is a one that does a root that cannot be resisted, AA ability in your lineup. It's been a while since I played my wizard. So from level 52 and up, you will get AAs periodically every 2 to 4 levels. And you'll go, the AAs will go be free all the way from up to pop. So you'll get about 400 to 600 AAs for free. December 8th, you'll get an extra 200 free AAs. So my advice is build up your AAs when you're level 75 plus, get up to 140, and then spend some of it. Get up to 140, spend some of it, and then let the game finish its auto upgrade of AAs on December 8th for you. So then you can put the AAs you have banked away to other alternate abilities you did not have to pay for because the game gave it to you. That's my best advice. But you might want to talk to the wizards in the guild if you're not sure on AAs. They'll tell you what you need to get for the best optimum output as well. But you're getting like 800 free AAs around December 8th. That's when Secrets of Fate come out. So you're in a really good time frame to get a lot of stuff done in a very, very short time. By the time Secrets of Fate come out, you'll probably have a lot of your raid loot gear for dirt cheap. And most likely all of your rank 3 spells. You see how fast the loot's going because it's double loot day. And since it's double loot for up till the 15th and EXP, you're definitely going to get 75. And you're going to get a whole bunch of AAs to boot as well. On top of that, if you're raiding anytime soon, you'll earn enough points to buy the set armor gear stuff for like 1 DKP because everybody else and their alts will have it. So the only people you're going to actually be fighting against for that loot is just alts. And most people won't put too much points into alt gear because they want to save their DKP for the next expansion, especially for SOF. That's why I'm very careful what I'm buying in this expansion right now because I want to put as much points as I can into SOF for buying good gear when I need it. SOF is a level increase and gear increase big time. New armor set to work towards. The armor sets in this expansion, I'm not even bothering to touch, or most stuff in here, because of the power source requirement, and I don't want to deal with that right now. I'll deal with it later. And I think it's a waste. I think it's somewhat of a waste for a short expansion to have a new armor set. Oh, I keep forgetting about this. Didn't need it last. There we go. Another AA. Woo, 107 AA. I gained 5 AA since we started raiding, guys. That's utterly ridiculous. God, 200% XP boost is freaking nuts. Everybody on the server is just going nuts with their leveling in AA gathering. Someone's got to play Blinded by the Light. Bl Blinded by the light. Any Isn't that anything that McJagger's in? You said sings, but not in. He's been in some movies too. Yeah, that's why. We're all traumatized by the darkness. Mick Jagger is definitely frightening. Wow. That was close. 167 HP. Oh, man. Wow, nice. That's pretty good for your level. So this is a two-pronged fight. First, we have a bunch of guys in a circle, about 8 of them, 5 or 8 of them, something like that. We have to either kill them by shortest to smallest, smallest to tallest, or lightest to darkest. Uh, if we get them in that order, then we proceed on to the next fight. But with that first fight, we have lava. Get into it, you die. Um, there's 4 AoE debuffs going out that burn you really fast. You get 2 or more on you, you die fast, and faster, and fastest, depending on how many you have on you. You usually have one on you or none on you, depending on how far away you stand from the group of mobs, but you always have one on you. So the trick of this is to make sure we coordinate properly, kill the correct ones in the correct order. If we do not, we will have to zone out, run all the way back here, and reset until we do it right. Once we do it right, we can then get the dragon in the center of the pedestal. He will not engage until you tell him something, and then the fight starts. During the fight, he will try to breathe on us and do some other shenanigans, but then he goes away. Then comes exploding lava bombs that creep out from various places and try to blow up the raid and put a big dot on them, on you as well. So you take a massive chunk of health and plus a massive dot. So it's not fun. While that's happening, we get different sets of drakes each time this happens. Each time we go into that phase, as well. Some of them can be mezzed. Most of them have to be kited and then he eventually dies. We get the loot. Usually we can get through this on the first try. Sometimes we've had to go 4 to 5 tries, and it's not fun because we also have to rebuff up, redo a whole bunch of stuff, and it takes time. This is one of the worst fights that you can do in TSS because of how long it can take and how time consuming it is, and it is a mandatory flagging option that you have to go through. So, this fight's not fun for anyone. Everybody hates it. Remember, guys, Levy will be removed in this fight. Oh, after. Let's do a check first. See where our guys are going at. Yeah, I have enough health regen to laugh this damage off. Ooh, gotta help him with this. Okay, the last two are always the hardest. All right, we're successful. Now we gotta pick the right one from here on out. They're trying to figure out what's the next one. And we got it right. Sweet. Ah, sweet. Now that was good. All right, we got it on the first try. That's really good. All right, let's see what here. Ooh, arcane anchor. Got the wisdom, and we got the ribs. Okay, the dexterity one, yes. Stamina one, yes. Let's see what we can get. I'm only going up to 5. If he beats me, he can have it. That'll take care of my stamina. I still need a strength and a dexterity one. I'm trying to get the 4 augs that I don't have for this expansion. So I'll only earn 1 DKP for the night because I bought one of these, if I do earn it. I'd love to get this one as well, but it was too expensive. Now these augs that I'm getting are actually going to be useful for the next 5 to 7 expansions. So they're always going to be in my gear set. That's why I'm planning on getting them now. because we're not sure if we're going to come back to these once we hit SOF. So might as well get them a little early. It's kind of like the LDON Augs. There's one AUG that I really like. It's the Servant. That's going to have to be replaced once a new one comes out. All right, sweet. So what is that going to replace? That's not going to be replaced that easily. Probably this one. Definitely this one. No, that's a 2 with stats. First, something without stats being taken care of first. Oh, quad kiting? Yeah, that's going to be awesome for you. I didn't do the quad kiting when I leveled up. I kept it just simple. I had so much time to level up, it didn't matter to me. Alright, let's see. I forgot to switch those out. Oh, I got another one of those. Nice. Next expansion is Secrets of Fadar. You should take a look at the A. You should take a look at your Class AAs there. They are really. There's some really good fun stuff for everybody. That dot's pretty nasty too. Yep. Not me, but I thought it was sticking in a corner. He likes his fake and bacon. Ah, I got nailed. It barely does anything to me. Damn. Secrets of Fadar, if you didn't get it. Hit the V key, go to the middle one here, and look for Secrets of Fadar. And then you can check your class, and you can see that all the stuff you're going to be getting in Secrets of Fadar. For instance, the fun one that I'm getting in Secret of Fadar, two of them, is the pack form Wyvern, which is I become a werewolf with extra stats and health and mana regen, which is sickly sweet. Then you know how Necros have Twitch? Well, Beastlords are now the new mana batteries because of focused Paragon of Spirits. I think Wizards get some really nice stuff too in class. Also, getting your familiar in your AAs is very important. It's a much, much better familiar. We got to do this 2 more times. I'm surprised my cat hasn't come up and attacked my computer yet, like he always does. Because now I got this really big green screen. He can just basically come up here and you guys will be able to see him clearly. Because he'd be right higher than where I'm putting my hand at. I had to use my armor of experience. He's gonna knock you up and knock you down. Oh, my pet's dead. Damn. Yeah, my pet saved my ass. Wondering why the dragon didn't flatline me. He ate my pet instead. I love Beastlords. Thank you, pet. It's kind of funny. Sometimes the death of your pet saves you.
Run away!
Too bad we couldn't kill them before they exploded. What orb is that? Uh, my pet died again. That is funny. There we go. That was a good fight. It was super buff. It was super buffed until said dragon ate it. Do we have everyone rezzed up? Because I'm gonna AE SE3. Nah, it's Sylph Talon. We got arm guards, boot mold, bracer, and skull cap, and all this stuff times 2, and this. All right, SE3 going out. we go. If you guys want to do rebuffs right now. Yeah, the Twiceborn is a actual dragon. I got summoned to him, and he tried to eat me, and I fought it with using my disciplines, survived, but my pet got eaten by him because the pet drew aggro for a few attacks, and I couldn't save it. Then resummoned pet, then AE blast, ate the pet again, and had to resummon it a third time. This is our last fight, so we will be ending the night here very shortly. Just waiting for Luke to go out. And also, I'm kind of waiting for more rebuffs. Very few deaths, a shit ton of loot. Yeah, very good night. I really think by the time this extra XP and loot ends, I think most of us will have everything we want on our characters. Really? Wow. Giant werewolf. That's a good scale pattern for this dragon. Really like it. Wow, he's got fiery feet. He's got almost like a scorpionish looking tail end. Interesting. All right, there we go. Oh, by the way, Valkron, if you ever want to never have to cast levitation on yourself again, or you want to get it early on, I'm going to show you something here. Where is it? Appearances. It's called again. All right, polymorph. Polymorph wand of the Phantom Frogluck. It makes you a Frogluck, but it also gives you a 9-hour levitation buff. It's really nice. All you have to do is put morph, I believe, in the find, and you'll find it pretty quick. Here it is. So for 750 coins in the little bank thing, you can get this wand. It's so worth it. And then you can just get rid of. Here, I'll show you. It gives you this, and it gives you this, and then you can click that off, and the levitation still works. Then you have yourself a 9-hour levitation or a 7-hour levitation, depending on if you have SC3 or not. So that way you never have to cast levitation on yourself. It is so useful. I like it. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching us play some EverQuest this evening. It's been a lot of fun entertaining you. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's show. If you like what you see, please do hit that follow button. We will not be having a stream Sunday night, but we will be having a stream on Monday, which will be MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries Call to Arms. And then again, on Tuesday, we'll be having more EverQuest. Hopefully, I'll see you there on either of those nights. And hopefully, you'll be able to watch. I do thank you all for taking the time to watch and enjoy the show. That being said, have a good night, be safe, and be well. And remember to hit that like button. Silv Talon out.